Obtain an amulet for Cole. Regardless of whether Cole is a demon or a spirit, he remains vulnerable to the Venatory binding magic. Find an amulet to help him out. We could use Liliana, try and find an Orlesian noble whose private collection includes jewelry that... Okay, yeah, you could probably steal that. Or it sounds like Josephine has made contact with someone from Ravania. So, yeah, if we've already got a connection there, we don't have to steal it after all. We'll pay a fair price for it, sure.
Let us begin.
The Grey Warden Saruth appears to have taken your forgiveness to heart and has found purpose with Stalwarts of the Chantry. She has requested resources to take the word of the Maker to areas where less able messengers might be threatened. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad that seemed to have worked out. The compassion you have shown has compelled me to act in your name. Where the Maker's word is absent, I can bring it. If she is determined to do this, equip her to do it. At worst, she strikes a blow in our name in some forgotten corner. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, you know what? If she's actually putting in the effort, we'll give her a few resources to help her.
Inquisitor.
Yes, I think that's a noble thing to do. Good, I'm glad that's worked out. Seeing as how we don't have enough power to unlock the main story mission, we're going to have to knock out some minor missions somewhere. I really don't want to do all these boring little busy works. Cassandra has reason to believe that Corypheus is behind the disappearance of the Seekers of Truth, but she requires help to prove it. Use the world map to travel to Caer Oswin. Okay, yeah, let's do that. That sounds important. Oh, I wanted to bring Varric on this mission, but I guess he's in mourning right now. Ooh, that card is looking a lot more red than I had thought. I can bring him on this mission. That's still an option, but that card has changed, and it's not looking all that great. I might have to talk with him later and figure out what's going on there. Okay, Cassandra, we are here at the castle, and we've got Varric and Dorian by our side. That's a very lovely courtyard. Very lovely. Yes, I like the archway. This is very relaxing. Almost puts you in a false sense of security for the upcoming battle. You know it's going to be a tough mission. You know this is going to be a very tough mission. Whatever it is, it's not going to be easy.
Caer Oswin. Odd that betrayal should lead us here.
Oh?
Ban Loren is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Everyone does seem to be going crazy. That might be the truth.
He might simply be a victim as well.
Let's see what lies within.
Yes, let's not rush to any conclusions. Let's keep our minds open. We don't know what we're going to find. So keep your wits about you. Keep your eyes on a swivel. Sup? Oh, it's an enemy. Found one already. I'm not sure why we just murdered that guy, but he ran away screaming in terror. Well, the most important part is that he had a red health bar over his head, so I know he's an enemy. Like these guys, they're all enemies. Kill them all.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
Really? Can they be reasoned with? Cause it doesn't seem like they're the reasoning sort.
Is it possible to negotiate with them?
They're fanatics, drunk on whatever forbidden magic they can find to make themselves true Seekers. This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Sounds like we've got a mystery on our hands, gang. Let's dig deeper. Found some more enemies. All I had to do was jump off the roof. Oh, this guy's got a flaming arrow. Impressive. May I have some?
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, commander of the Red Templars. Does Corypheus not realize the promises want the world to end? What use are they to him?
So Corypheus captured these Seekers, these high-ranking Templars, because they were resistant to red lyrium, and gave them over to some kind of crazy cultists. Don't know what's to be gained from that.
Corypheus will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them. But this doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but a resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange. Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
I can tell you're worried about this.
You sound worried.
I am. The Seekers are my family.
Well, we've already found a couple of Seeker corpses, so signs aren't looking great. But we might still be able to find a few of them still alive. Let's make haste. Hey, guess what I found? I found more cultists. Promisers! Yep, we'll just, get them out of the way.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra, it is you. You're alive.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
Oh, so the demon is not possessing you, it's growing inside of you and it's gonna burst out. Like an alien bursting out of your chest cavity. That is terrible.
Can a demon be grown inside someone?
Savages. I will tear every last one of them apart.
No. The Lord Seeker.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Wait, didn't we meet the Lord Seeker? He seemed pretty sane.
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
I see. Cassandra, I'm sorry to say this, but I think your friend might be a dead man. I'm sorry about that.
Cassandra.
Now is not the time for sympathy.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Do what you have to do, Cassandra.
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Yes, and then we'll confront him with the things that he has wrought, and probably kill him, that's my guess. I'm probably guessing there's no way we're gonna arrest him or capture him. He's probably gonna fight to the bitter, bitter end. Not that we'd spare his life at this rate anyway. He seems to have gone way too far.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
And you, the traitor to the Templars.
And you're the man who betrayed his own order.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
The Chantry and the Circles are not the problem here.
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help.
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
The right thing is killing Templars?
And this was the right thing.
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Yeah, that's an appropriate response. Let's kill them. These guys are just insane. They are just insane. They can't be reasoned with, and even if they could, they're not worth keeping around. Exterminate them all.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
I feel like cracking a joke here. Dry reading, I take it, but this seems to legitimately upset her.
You all right? You look drained.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion.
Yeah, I just used it on someone.
It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
I am aware. It is a magical castration, that is true. I wouldn't say it's a small price to pay, it's a severe price to pay. I take it there's more information on that in the book?
Does the book say it was used for other things?
No. As a Seeker, I looked into abuses. Mages made tranquil as punishment. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths.
Wow, I was not aware of this.
It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the rite, from the beginning.
So the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility. To become a Seeker, I spent months in a vigil, emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
I don't think I've ever seen you so shaken.
I do not think the Seekers have been doing the Maker's work. Not truly. Perhaps we believed it once. The original Inquisition came to be during a terrible time. But now, we harbored secrets and let them fester. We acted to survive, but not to serve. That is not the Maker's work.
I can honestly say I'm not sure if the Seekers are a force of good or not. You could make the Seekers better, or maybe the Seekers should just be left behind. I don't think I'm in a position to make this decision, but you seem to be more informed than I am, and I'm sure whatever you decide is the right decision.
If anyone can rebuild them into something worthwhile, you can.
But are they worth rebuilding?
You could make them worth it.
I will think on your words. Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
I am happy to help out, Cassandra. You're one of my favorite companions. Even though you can be a little rough around the edges, there's certainly no doubt in my mind. You are definitely committed to what you feel is right, and I appreciate that. And we gain 3 more points of power, so even though it's not enough to allow us to do the main story mission, we are a little bit closer. So, I guess we're not... Yeah, next time we're not going to be able to attend the ball like I was hoping. So we're going to have to do a few more missions. But hey, if we can find a few more interesting missions like this, that would not be too bad at all. Maybe I can find a few more companion missions. Or maybe I can do a few more side missions. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what our options are next time. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you for joining me.